everyone, welcome to the YMCA of San Francisco. My name is Angela, and today we are doing yoga again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, first off, let me get rid of this mask. If you're in a safe place, please go ahead and remove your mask as well. If you're not in a safe place, we're gonna have to work on with the masks. So sorry. Just be very conscious, very aware about your surroundings, and make sure that it's okay for you to work out with a mask or without a mask. Great. So I hope you're doing great. Today we're going to practice a few balancing exercises, see how well we can balance. We're going to start off with mountain pose or Tadasana. And mountain pose, really all it is having, pretending to be a mountain, right? And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, but I'm going to close my eyes because I like to go into my body and just noticing everything that's happening inside my body, right? So here I'm going to notice, and you can do the same with me, noticing how our feet are touching the ground and how our weights are evenly or not so evenly distributing from the right to the left. Right? Can you feel both of your feet pressing firmly and even onto the mat? Are you able to draw the energy upward from your feet to your ankle, from your ankle to the knees, from the knees to your hips, lifting the energy up, lengthening your spine, letting your shoulders relax, but still keeping the heart lifted. And just like a mountain, you're standing nice and tall, strong perhaps. And if there's anything inside of your body that is keeping you from being strong, if there are any feelings, if there are any emotions at this moment that perhaps are keeping you from being strong, it's okay. You can acknowledge those feelings. I'm going to invite you though to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And as you exhale, if there's anything that you need to let go of today, I want you to go ahead and let it go with the out breath or with your exhalation. So together, take a deep breath in. Again, watching those things leave your body as you exhale. Deep breath in. One more time. Excellent work here, you guys. Slowly open your eyes. Can you visualize what you were visualizing of a strong mountain? Can you feel yourself a little stronger now than you were 4 or 5 breaths ago? Great. Okay, I hope you sure are feeling stronger already. From here, we are going to reach the arms up. Take a big breath in, and we're going into our good morning stretch. Just interlock your fingers. Draw the palms up, lift the rib cage, and then keeping your feet rooted, we're going to bend to one side. Again, that nice stretch to the side of our bodies. And then as you inhale, bring it back up to center, and then exhale, a little bend to the other side. You got it. All right, and then bring it back up, breathing in, and exhale, breathing out. Roll your shoulders up and back. Shoulder rolls. Good. And then roll them up and forward. Bring them forward towards your clavicle, towards your chest. Good. Give them big, big circles. Excellent work. All right. We're going to come to the top of our mats, and we're going to start off. We have been practicing a lot of sun salutations in the past. We're going to continue including them in our classes as a warm-up. All right, so reaching the arms up, take a big breath in, and reaching the arms out, take it down. Whoo! All right, back to gorilla pose. Some of you know what this pose is, right? Now from here, we're gonna step the right foot back, step the left foot back, come into a plank, strong plank position that is. And then slowly, keeping your hips tilted inward, we're going to take it down. If you're able to come strong halfway down without lowering the hips, go ahead and do that. And then bring it up and back. Good. Come into that king cobra if you're able to. If not, keep it a baby cobra. Now, I do offer some options here, modifications. In the episode just before this, I do provide some modifications going down, and I show you how to do it so well and so properly. I want to encourage you to go check out that episode prior to this one. Good. Pull those shoulders down and back. Now take it down and bring it back up into downward facing dog. I want you to walk your feet forward, pedal your legs. And yes, we normally would walk the dog. Today I'm going to just, take a little break on walking the dog. But do walk it forward one. Come step your feet forward all the way to the top of your mat. Lengthen halfway up and then take it back down. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Take a big breath in here. And exhale, bring it back down. This time we're going to step the left foot back and step the right foot back. Come to that plank position, nice and strong. Tuck your hips in. All right, we're going to take it down slow, halfway down. And bring it forward, slowly up. Come into that cobra, pull your shoulders up. And what I like to do in cobra sometimes is even stick my tongue out like a snake would, right? And you can make silly faces here. I know it's silly sometimes, but it's so much fun. And it releases a lot of tension of our bodies, believe it or not. All right, we're going to take it down to the ground and then bring it back up into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips, lift those hips nice and high. And we walk the dog forward, forward, forward. Then lengthen halfway up and take it back down. Exhale, arms out, all the way up, prayers to the sky, and then prayers to the heart. All right. Oh my goodness, it's starting to get warm in here. Now, we're going to do the same thing with stepping back from a lunge, but first I'm going to invite you to take a little squat, sending your hips back, lifting your arms out in front of you, okay? Now this is where it gets a little tricky, and this is where we start balancing. We're going to shift the weight to I'm going to shift the weight to the left leg, and I'm going to lift the right foot off the ground. And then slowly start to lean forward as I send that right leg back into warrior three. You got it. All right, warrior three, or what we call airplane. You can always reach the arms out. Imagine you're flying an airplane here, and you're so steady, there's no turbulence, absolutely none. It's a very smooth ride. It's a very smooth fly back home or back to your favorite place. Yes? All right, we're gonna send that right foot all the way back, come into a lunge, crescent lunge. We're going to reach those arms back, bend that front knee 90 degrees, you got it. So crescent moon, think about a crescent moon, right? You're going to create that moon shape with your body, with your back. So you're going to take an arch in your back and reach those hands back. Excellent. Bring your hands back to your hips. We're going to press, step, and come back to balance. Whee! And then bring it back down. Reaching your arms out and up. Come to the top of your mat here. And arms out and down. Back to chair pose. Whoa, excuse me. Redo. Back to chair pose over here. Send your hips back. All right. Relax those shoulder blades back. And now we're going to send the weight to the right foot and balance with your left foot up. And see if you can slowly send that left foot back. Come into warrior three. All right. Airplane, if you like to reach those arms out, shoulders back, we are flying, and it's a very smooth flight. No turbulence here. Maybe there's some turbulence in other airplanes over there back at your house. Uh-oh. Can you keep it steady? Can you keep balance? Keep it safe for everyone. All right, now we're going to step that left foot back and go back to that crescent lunge. Reach those arms up and back. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more time. Keep that front knee bent. Create a nice crescent moon here with your body. And then bring your hands to your hips. Take a couple steps forward, forward, up to balance. And then bring it back to chair pose. Arms up and stand tall. Arms up and over. Take a big breath in. And exhale, arms out and down. Back to the heart, prayers to the heart. Now here we're going to come into tree pose, okay? We're gonna shift the weight to one leg, and we're gonna go ahead and place the bottom of your foot over the ankle of your opposite leg here, okay? And try to keep your hips tucked in. Try to keep your belly tucked in, your chest lifted here. Prayers to the heart. You're a strong tree. Now, if this is easy and you can go a little bit more, finding more balance, bring that foot up a little higher or just above the knee. And sometimes you'll see that we're lifting that foot up just a little higher to support ourselves. Awesome. Open those hips. Keep your hips tucked in a little bit. And now, like a beautiful blossoming tree, we're going to reach those arms up, taking a deep breath in and reaching those arms out. Look at that tree blossom so beautifully. Yes, keep your shoulders relaxed. If you're a hopping tree, can you find your roots back from the surface of the earth and stay rooted, stay down? If that's impossible for you today, that's okay. Some of us will hop around. I can't imagine that. I'm trying to be as steady, as strong, and as rooted as possible. All right, hold it, hold it. And then inhale, bring the arms up over the head. And exhale, bringing the prayers to the heart. Great work. All right, shake it off. Not that strong of a tree after all. Shake off those feet. You might notice a bit of like fire sensation building from the base of your feet. Now we're going to do the same thing. Shift the weight to the opposite leg. Open your opposite hip. Keep your shoulders framed with the hips, just like so. You got it. And we're going to bring the prayers to the heart. Take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. And like we scanned our bodies earlier, can you see that your bottom foot is pressing firmly onto the surface underneath? All right, that's what's going to help you keep your balance. Also, pressing your hips, keeping your shoulders in line with the hips. Now, if this is easy, maybe you can lift that foot up a little higher. Got it. Maybe you can bring that foot even more higher, above the knee, okay? You'll promise me you'll keep that foot either above the knee or below the knee, but never at the knee. You don't want to hurt your knee. And placing pressure on the knee is not fun. All right, here we go. Beautiful, strong, rooted tree, okay? So far so good. My trunks are falling a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep it steady here. All right, like a beautiful blossom tree, we are going to reach those arms up, up, up. Taking a deep breath in, growing taller. And as we exhale, those leaves blossom beautifully. Big, long, strong tree here. Oh, might be a little windy over your end. It's definitely windy here as we're moving a little bit more. Woo. Whoa. Hold it. Stay nice and strong. Remember, you have roots at the base of your feet. Those roots is what's keeping you up, sturdy and strong. All right, find relaxation, even amidst the wind, the chaos. Hold it here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath here. All right, and slowly we reach the hands up over the head, prayers over the head, and slowly bring it down back to the heart. Excellent. All right, we're going to release that tree. Shake off those feet. Oh my goodness, that's really tight. And I'm going to stretch the toes because they do get a little hurtful. All right, now we are going to go into dancer's pose. So just as we did earlier, we're going to rest that foot we were just working with by having it float up in the air, okay? Dancer's pose, we are going to reach for the inside of that foot. So we're going to bend the knee, reach for the inside. This way our shoulders open up a little bit and we have a little more. And that's okay. You can always grab the foot outside if that's your preference, okay? But for the sake of balancing, I'm going to ask you to go inside of the foot, okay? Now, keeping your back straight, keeping your chest lifted, can you reach that opposite arm up? All right, now this is probably enough for some of us. This is more than enough. Or if you're able, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, we're going to lean forward slowly and we're going to start taking that leg back behind you, coming to a full dancer's pose. And maybe you can reach that leg up nice and high. Good. Hold it. I can already visualize some of you all bouncing back and forth, side to side, trying to catch your balance. Do your best here. Hold it for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Oh, all right, release it. Shake it off. I will say that was not easy trying to balance. And I know it's not easy for you at home. All right, let's do it again with the other leg now. We're going to shift the weight to that leg that was just floating. And we're going to do the same thing here. All right, I'm going to reach for the inside of my foot. Keep my shoulders squared with my hips. And if you're ready, reach the opposite arm up towards the sky. Good, lifting the heart. Stay nice and strong here. Now, if you're able to go a little further, we're going to start bending forward, sending that leg back, sending that hip back. Don't open up your torso. Keep your torso framed with your mat, right? Framed to the ground. And perhaps you can reach up a little bit more. Hold it. Nice and strong. Let's count down together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, that was hard. Shake it off. Woo! All right, we're gonna take it down to the ground. We've done a lot of balancing stuff on our feet. So let's take it down to the floor for a moment. We're gonna balance here, what's called a side plank, okay? I'm gonna challenge you to do the side plank on your forearm. So make sure your elbow is right underneath the shoulder. You don't want your arm up here and then expect to come up and balance. That's gonna hurt your shoulder. So bring your elbow in and lay sideways, nice and strong right here. Stack your feet. We're gonna lift those hips up off the ground. That's it, you got it. And now we're going to hold that for 30 seconds, balancing on our arm, staying nice and strong. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Press your belly tight, press your hips tight. We got 10 seconds so far. Yeah, no, that was 15. Hold it. This is 20. Can you hold it 10 more seconds? Don't let your head rest so heavy. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Okay, let's do that to the other side. So I'm just gonna flop around, have our feet stacked here, elbow right underneath that shoulder. Stay nice and strong here. And together we go. Ready? Lift. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Nice and strong. Woo. Balancing. You've got it. This is a side plank. 15 seconds down, building the strength of our shoulders, building our core strength, which is right in the center of our bodies. Good. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Oh, okay, that was not easy. Now, we are going to come up into boat pose, and we're going to balance our boats. Imagine that right underneath you is a lake or a pool or your bathtub. Maybe it's the ocean, right? Whichever. But we're going to practice boat pose here. We're going to lean back straight, chest lifted. You can hold on to the back of your legs. We're going to lift one foot up and then lift the other foot up off the ground, just like that. Keep your back straight. Don't round your back. You got it. Now, if you're a stronger boat, you're going to have the arms out beside you. Yeah? All right, and we're gonna rock back and forth. Whoa, let me make sure that you know what that looks like. We're going to lengthen slowly down to the ground without touching the floor and then coming back up. So we're sailing up and take it down, up and take it down, up and take it down. Let's get 8 more, and up, 7, and up, 6, and up, 5, and up, 4, keep it up, 3, and up, 2, and up, 1. Oh my gosh. Rock forward and back, rock forward and back. All right. If you like plow, we are going to take it down and back into a full plow. So all you're doing is trying to reach your feet over your head. If your feet do not touch the ground, that's okay. Don't force it. But we're just gonna be here. Flipped upside down. Oh, our feet over our heads. Maybe you can play a little bit, see if you can touch one foot at a time. Maybe you can bend your knees a little bit. Reach your knees to your forehead. Hold it. Try not to look side to side. Take 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Excellent. All right. Keep one knee to your chest here. We're going to stretch the lower back. And now we're going to grab, so this is my right knee. I'm going to grab the right knee with the left hand and reach the right arm out beside me, and then rotate your hip. Just to stretch your hip, your lower back, your torso, your shoulders. Hold it there. Take 2 breaths. Excellent work. Let's bring it back up and switch. Left knee to the chest, right leg out, shoulders down and back. Left arm beside you, and with your right hand, go ahead, pull that hip over the opposite leg. Rotate, rotate. Get a nice stretch here of your lower back. Try to keep both of your shoulders down to the ground. Okay, don't let the shoulders come off the floor. Hold it, and release it. Great work. Excellent. Come into happy baby. We're just gonna open up the hips a little bit here. Open side to side. or rock side to side is what I meant to say here. Awesome. Do you have a happy baby at home? You know, babies are always happy, except for when they cry. When they cry, they become a crybaby. But mostly because they probably need something and it's their way to express themselves, just as they express themselves when they're happy. All right, let's bring our legs together and down. Let's take a little rest into what we pretend to be dead bodies, okay? With your feet hip width apart, arms beside you. Let your shoulders rest back. Only difference here is that we're able to breathe, whereas dead bodies can't really breathe. So let's see who can be the best dead body today. And just go ahead, rest here. As still as you can, as heavy as you can. All right, begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, moving your bodies once again. Reach your arms up, take a long stretch, bring your feet together. Stretch nice and big here. And then release the arms, bend the knees, and bring your knees to your chest. Gently rock side to side. And come to rest onto one side, slowly coming up, back into seated position. So here, we're going to come into a comfortable seated position and conclude our practice with, you guessed it, gratitude. What is gratitude? What is something that you can be grateful for today? Something you can potentially say thank you for. Yeah? And that is something that we appreciate dearly. It could be something that we value and that we believe in the most, right? So let's take a moment. And it could also be something that brings happiness to us. Take a moment, come into that comfortable seated position. I invite you to close your eyes if that is okay for you today. And turn inward, looking within your heart space to find that one thing which you're grateful for today. For some, it could be their sister, their brothers, their family, their moms or dads. It could be that we're healthy. We could be grateful that we're healthy. Our teachers, our doctors, our friends. And quietly, internally, inside, with a very silent voice, just say to yourself 3 times, thank you, thank you, thank you. And slowly open your eyes, coming back to this room, to the space you're in. And I want to thank you. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed class. If you're enjoying these video contents, please check out our YouTube channel. We have a lot more content there. And also check out our website, YMCASF.org /classrooms for all. Hope to catch you again next time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Did you know that YMCA of San Francisco never closed? When shelter-in-place happened, we could no longer provide in-person programming. We quickly shifted to provide youth and family programming virtually. As early as April, we started providing on-demand activities in our YMCA of San Francisco YouTube channel.
For this video, we're going to be making a geodesic dome.
Today, we're going to be making a hovercraft. The science around this activity is really awesome.
In addition, we have a regular schedule of activities for our youth and families to join live. We feature read-alouds, yoga, family Zumba, arts and crafts, drawing clubs, and more. so don't miss out on our virtual youth and family offerings. Visit www.ymcasf.org for more info and class schedules.